What's up guys, Specstar here today, about to do my week 2 battle for ODL, and let me just hit the accept here. I'm going up against JWeizy, and here I get a look at his team. He did bring the Rhydon, and he didn't bring the Lopunny. That's interesting. We do see the Kyurem, which of course was expected. Persian makes a lot of sense. So the biggest surprise is that Lopunny didn't come, but the rest I think is more expected. I'm just going to drop a GLHF to him, and we can get this game underway. Seeing that Rhydon's a pain, because outside of that, Nihilego looks very promising to win this game, so I'm going to have to wear that down. Looking at his team, I think Landorus could make a lot of sense as a lead, and so could Persian. I think I want to go ahead and lead off with my Genesect, because if he does lead off with his Rotom, then I'm good to just go hard into Nihilego. And we'll see what he opts to do here. Mew looks pretty good in this matchup, although I do wish I had something to hit Aegislash. Okay, so we do see the Rotom, and we've got our Nihilego, so that's going to be fine. He can Volt Switch, but he's going to do approximately 0. I should get my Nihilego up on the Calc, that way I can verify that what his set is. And I'm just going to make the hard switch, of course, in case he's happens to be Scarf. Okay, this is a Choice Specs set. If he is Specs, he's going to do 20 to 24 with his Volt Switch. And he's... Oh wow, that did even less than I think Scarf would do, right? Yeah, that did less than Scarf damage. That could be a... Oh no. For some reason I thought it did 12, so that was a low roll with Scarf, I'm gonna assume. That's what would make the most sense. So here we're probably gonna see, I would imagine Rhydon or Aegislash come in here. He could go Landorus, but I think he would have to know that it's very possible for me to be the HP Ice. And HP Ice is a dirty roll that could either KO him or not KO him. I don't know that that's what he's really looking to get out of this turn. I mean, I lost some momentum on this turn, but ultimately it's just always my safest play to go into Nihilego here. There's nothing he can bring out on Nihilego that's really going to make the turn too bad for me. Could see Rhydon come out here. I think Grass Knot would knock it out though, and I had Grass Knot as my 4th move and I scratched it for Psychic because I thought Psychic gave me a better chance to clean. He's going to think about this turn. I'm going to do just a quick look at my team. If you want to hear more about my team, then I do have a team builder. It's in my, it's not like a regular team builder. Oh shit, I disconnected. It's in my Draft League video on team build. Let me get back into this battle. Still looking like he hasn't made that play. So we do see him going to Landorus, which is curious. I think I just want to make the safest play possible and go into Slowbro here. In this game, either Nihilego or Genesect can be my winning condition. For Nihilego, I need damage on that Rhydon, and for Genesect, I'm just need to either get rid of some things or get some plays right, because locking into a move's a little bit tricky. He doesn't have ride on, so he was expecting me to go into Golbat, but I thought he would be Continental Crush, so I was not making that play. Here I think he's most likely to go into Kyurem, so I'm going to make an aggressive play into my Genesect here, just because I don't think he can take a chance here with this thing catching a Scald. I'm just making sure that a Scarf Hidden Power Fire knocks us out. That's going to be a roll in his favor. He could go into Persian or Aegislash, I guess, but I feel like it's just way more likely that he goes into Kyurem here. And really, Genesect covers all bases regardless. You do see him going to Aegislash. I want to go for a Blaze Kick first here. He goes for King Shield, and that's fine because I can just go into my Muck. I was predicting this thing would be specially attacking for this matchup, so Muck should be able to wall this pretty comfortably. He doesn't have the crest, which makes a lot of sense, so there probably won't be much opportunities to curse up in this game, especially not with Rhydon sitting there. Knocking that thing off will be really nice if I do get that opportunity. He's thinking about his turn, which is a little bit surprising to me because I think he might be worried about getting Pursuit trapped, but he does have King's Shield, so I'm not sure he would be. It's interesting that I've got this special attack boost from this. Or no, that was from Rhydon. I thought it was from this. What am I thinking? I'm curious which boost he would give me with this thing. I would think it would probably give me a physically attacking boost because he probably doesn't want to be taking flamethrowers. So he goes for the Shadow Ball, so he is special attacking. That's what we expected. I can go for a knockoff, and even if he goes for King Shield, that's very okay for me. Oh, you know what? I want to curse. I think he's definitely going to King Shield here. I think that would always be the play he'd make because he can't risk getting pursued in this form. That's just a chance there's no way he's willing to take. So if I curse, I won't get the drop, and I will get a boost that'll let me do a little bit more to Rhydon when I knock it off, assuming that is what he wants to go out to, and I have to imagine it will be. But here, as safe as knockoff is, there's just no way he wouldn't click King Shield. Because wow, why would he do that? I can't really explain why he would do that. I could have pursued him very easily, and there's a lot of sense in me bringing an Assault Vest Pursuit set. That's really weird, but I guess it works out for him. I can go back into Slowbro here. Okay, we see the Earthquake. Let me just calc the damage. Oh, what am I? Wrong set. I just gotta go with the blank set here and then make it that. You don't see this set anywhere except for Draft League, really, so. So that looks like potentially Z move damage, Jolly Z move damage. Here I can just go for a Psyshock. I shouldn't Mega. I need the Regenerator. I'd go for Psyshock here. I could also go for Flamethrower, and I think I'm going to go for Flamethrower. So he went into Aegis Slash on this last time. He was going to cure him, but at least we're going to get to see what kind of set it is now. He's a little bit of bulk, so probably just speed creeping something, and I would imagine it would be Scarf, and we've got Mew for this. I'm thinking it would probably be dual Scarf with Rotom in this. It could also be a different kind of set, maybe it's Specs, which could be a little bit annoying. Getting ready to, might as well get ready to calc it since he takes a little bit to make his turns. Ice Beam here, Draco, and Earth Power. Those are the possible moves he might click. I would think he would just throw off an attack rather than trying to make some sort of prediction. I would think Draco Meteor would be the most likely. Back to that turn where he switched out his Aegis Slash, I do think that a lot of times when things like that happen, you can say, oh, I made a prediction, didn't work out. At that time, I can say pretty safely that he wasn't considering what he needed to consider and he made the wrong play there. I still believe that the play I made there was correct, and I would definitely do it again. So we don't really need to calc a set here. Life Orb tells us what we need to know. I can go for a Drain Punch here. I could also get my Rocks up. I think I want to get my Rocks up, thinking he wouldn't want to leave this in. Rocks are big in this game. His potential hazard control is just Landorus, which is really, well, Rotom too, but it would have to be we're thinking it's still probably a Scarf Rotom, so his hazard control is very sparse if he has it at all. The reason I'm going for Stealth Rock instead of Roost is because I have to imagine he would try to go into his Aegis Slash here, and if I Roost up, then I can't get my Rocks up on it, and Rocks are going to be really important for me in this game, I believe. Well, since he's taken a while, again, I might as well calc if it's Modest or Timid, but I think it's just Timid. Yep, that's a high roll from Timid. As So I'll just look a little bit at my team. I've got the banded Genesect, 4 attacks here. See what he goes into. Persian. That's fine. Rocks up. I would imagine this thing would be specially attacking because I think it would run Hidden Power Fire, so I think I want to go into my Muck. Muck's just a little bit safer than Nihilego. He could just go for Parting Shot here. He doesn't really have a reason not to. He could also potentially throw off a Taunt. But my safest play here is always just in the Muck. Let me see how much his Kyurem does to Nihilego. I want to see if it knocks it out here. It does not. That's great. Yeah, he is specially attacking, so we're doing pretty well predicting what sort of sets he would have. And here I'm free to knock off. I really do want to knock off that Rhydon. Knocking off Rhydon just puts me a step closer to being able to win with my Nihilego. It's just looking like a real possibility. Hello, you stole my Slowbro's nickname there, my friend. Let me check its set. Get my Muck first and just see if it's offensive or defensive. Oh yeah, that's gotta be defensive as hell. That's defensive as hell. Alright. I'd imagine he'd take this turn to get up rocks of his own. He could also try and throw off a Toxic. I think Mew is my safest play in both scenarios. Yeah, that's fine. I can Drain Punch on this thing. If he goes into Aegislash, and I just have Muck as an always switch in for that thing, so I'm not too worried. And if he does let me Drain Punch this, then I'm getting really close to being able to win with my Nihilego. There's no Landorus, and that's interesting. I think still I just want to go into Slowbro. I'm definitely anticipating this thing to be a Z user. I think it would either be, well, probably most likely Sky Strike with an alternate possibility of it being in Continental Crush variant. I do think definitely rocks are more annoying to him than they are to me, especially with the conditions that exist. I'm not really sure what his clear win condition is. Maybe it's this thing, I guess. So here I can go for Psyshock, I think. I think I'm pretty free to go for a Psyshock right now. I don't think I'm in range of a Z move. Maybe I should calc that just to be sure. So I could be possibly in range of that, and that's a little bit scary. I think I need Regenerator still on this thing, so maybe I'm best off making a double switch here. But I don't really have anything to safely go into. I could just Mega and slack off, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that's my safest option. So he goes into the Persian, and I'm going to mix it up. Last time I went into Muck, now I'm going to go into my Nihilego. Again, he could still just Parting Shot. I have to imagine it would be Hidden Power Fire. for Genesect. It is, I guess, a possibility that would be hidden power ground, and that would be a bit of an annoyance, but I would think it would be fire. He'll show the parting shot, that's fine. Seems getting worn down by rocks. I imagine we'll see Rhydon come out here. And then that's still wearing it down a little bit. Just thinking here, might as well go back to looking at sets. I've got a specially defensive Mew here. Taunt, Roost, Drain Punch, Stealth Rock. And if you're wondering about any of the sets, again, I encourage you to watch my team building Draft League 101 video. I built this whole team live, and you can see every thought process that went into it in the video. Doesn't it cure him? Wow. I'm not taking his bait, though. I'm not sure if a Power Gem would knock him out if I had it here. I'm just going to go into Mew on his Earth Power. He might, yeah, I'm not sure why that play, but it's good for us wearing that thing down. Can roost up here. Just got to keep this thing healthy in case he saves this. It's going to be important because it's a big threat to everything else if Mew gets weakened. I've got my Nihilego, which is Assault Vest, and it's EV'd so that it gets a speed boost instead of a special attack boost for beast boost, and it's creeping Landorus. Got Foul Play and 3 special attacks. So Mew reveals to be faster, that's interesting. I have to imagine he switches out here because one more and then he can't switch in on rocks. Yeah, we'll see that. But Aegislash coming in is never really scary for us because we still just always have Muck. And if Muck ever gets weakened, I've got the Figgy Berry. Those are toxic, that's real good. It's not going to do anything. Could see Rhydon come out here. I'm just going to knock off. Maybe this will be the time he actually clicks King Shield. That's fine. If he does, then it's not the end of the world for us. I really do want to get Chip on this Rhydon, as you guys haven't heard me shut up about it. There we go. We just need to get that thing in range of either Foul Play or Psychic, or HP Ice actually. Yeah, we just need to get that thing in range of HP Ice, and I can go Mew on it. Goes for Earthquake. That lets me roost up. I'm going Aegislash is never scary to me, and I want to keep chipping down on this thing. Let's see how weakened I need it to get where Nihilego can knock it out. And I knocked off its Eviolite, so we're going to get rid of that. 37 to 43, so we're really close. And in fact, he's probably physically defensive, so I'm going to put a lot less special defense than that on this, just to be safe. Oh yeah. One more switching on rocks and that thing's in range of my Nihilego. And there we go. Synchronize, it is now in range, and I'm going to make it a real aggressive play here and go Genesect because it covers him going into Aegislash. He clicks rocks, and I'm not really sure why. And here I just click Iron Head, and I'm going to knock this out. And Nihilego is looking so good. And he's going to click Hidden Power Fire here, and that's going to put my Muck in range of its Figgy Berry. Yep, I knew it. Knew it, knew it, knew it, knew it, knew it. And that gives me my recycle here. We could see him try and go for a trick here. I don't really want Nihilego taking that item. I'm going to go into Mew. I think trick's very possible here. Okay, he just volt switches. Landers, it's fine. I always go into my Slowbro on this. I'm just going to play safe here. Eventually his team's going to get really weakened by rocks. He doesn't really have anything that has longevity. I just need to keep playing this stall game, if you'd call it that. It's not conventional stall, but I just gotta keep making safe plays while he gets chipped down to rocks. And then eventually I'm gonna win. I believe. Really, I think at this point, getting Nihilego in might be winning. So here I can throw off his Scald because he can't bring Kiramin on it anymore. Yeah, this Rotom should drop, right? Yeah, Rotom's going down. Slowro's going to pick up a big kill there. He goes into Kyurem. I accidentally closed the Calc tab. I'm just going to verify that I can't just... I'm going to verify that I can't just go for a recover or slack off here on a Draco. I'm going to see how much it does. Slowbro Mega. Take away the special defense bulk. Is that Scarf? No, need a life orb on it. No, that has a potential to KO us, and I'm not going to take that chance. I think I could just go Golbat here. Yep, Golbat's going to take that. He's going to go down. I can save Golbat for differential if I have to. He goes Persian. I can go Muck. Yeah, that's not going to do enough. I recycled my items, so I'm doing pretty good for health. I can just go for a Gunk Shot here freely. If he goes Landers, that doesn't bother me. I switch in on rocks, and then I get my Figgy Berry, so I'm going to go right back to full health. Goes this, and I can go my Slowbro. Knockoff still doing nothing. I can make a play here and click Flamethrower. In case he wants to go into Aegislash, it should knock out his Landorus. Yep. Flamethrower play works out there. I can go into Muck. I'm going to get my health back with the Figgy Berry, and I can recycle if he stays in. And he does. Flash Cannons, that lets me click Recycle. He could go into Landers, but it's just getting chipped down to rocks. Flash Cannon, that's fine. I'm just going to click Recycle again. I'm going to play this game as safe as possible. I could even start cursing up if I wanted to. It doesn't look like he wants to switch. Here I can knock off. Flash Cannons, it's fine. Version's not going to be able to beat this. Use Landers. I'm going to make the same Slowbro play I've been making. He goes for Sky Strike. That's a little bit annoying, but it just has the potential to impact differential, so that's fine. I'm going to be able to revenge kill this thing with my Nihilego, or if we actually survive. I would have been able to just revenge kill it with Nihilego and win that way, so it wasn't a concern for me. I wasn't really creating a losing scenario. It was just a play for differential there with no risk. I definitely don't advise playing for differential if you have a chance to maybe lose the game, but there I didn't have one. If he would have went for Rock Polish, he would have been faster than Nihilego, but then Slowbro would have been able to slack off. If he would have knocked out Slowbro, then I would have won with Nihilego. It was just entirely safe. I wouldn't have done that if it was a risk. He's thinking here, I'm not really sure why. Might be lag or something. How did that only do 20? Mega Bro is a monster. Truer words have never been spoken. I love this thing as a tier 2 Mega. It's really a sleeper. This is a Pokemon that I think people don't know how dangerous it can be in League format. It can run Calm Mind, it can run Trick Room. So Stone Edge, that wasn't going to do anything anyway. I can just go for Scald here. Here I can just go into Muck, it's pretty free. Even if he plots up, he shouldn't be able to beat this, and I have extreme speed in the back. GG, my friend. Is a good guy, a viewer, and that was an enjoyable game. I think I played very well, and the matchup, it definitely was in my favor. I guess you could say most matches are when you have Genesect. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching. Have yourselves a good night.